you are having problems sitting down and working, and that is because you have done a lot of dopamine bombing activities now that has fried your receptors, and now you just can't sit and do the productive things that actually produce very little dopamine, and you don't feel like doing all those. I completely relate with you, and I'm going to help you with that. By the way, I'm Shovik, and I help you guys with self improvement. If that's something you're looking to improve in your life, just subscribe. I will help you out. Number one, stop consuming porn. See, porn is something that is a very highly stimulating videos that make you release outrageous amounts of dopamine. Now, what happens when you are in the process of fapping? You produce huge dopamine level. Your dopamine levels go peak abnormally. Dopamine levels goes below baselines, and you feel like doing nothing. The porn is so stimulating that when you are in the whole activity, you don't feel turned on because you have trained your brain being cuck. If you don't know, that is watching two people have sex. What happens when you are in the activity? You don't feel turned on and you don't get an erection. Stop watching porn. I know if you are deep into it, like every day, once every day, yeah, two times every day. I know if you're there, do one thing. Try going for something soft where women are less naked and do a lot of things, and try imaginating a lot of them because porn is off the table. And once you're working on that, try gradually reducing the number of times you fap on a weekly basis. That can be from 7 days a week to two times a week, then once every 2 weeks, then once every month, and then done. Don't. When you are on the stage of once in a month, yeah, you have already done it. You have already bait lust. Number two, quit social media. I am on social media. I have accounts, but I don't use them. I am completely off social media. Even my phone doesn't have Instagram or Facebook. I only post on YouTube. So yeah, and that also I don't use that much. I use very little. I only open to post, and that's all. Amount of dopamine you get from scrolling on YouTube shorts or reels is that when you complete a reel short, you scroll and the next shot start. That when in that scrolling process, you get a dopamine hit. Every scroll you do, you get a dopamine hit, and dopamine is the motivating hormone. It keeps you doing that to pursue a goal. No, like imagine if there's a goal and you are starting to do it. Every time you hit a milestone, you get a chota sa dopamine hit. That helps you and motivates you to keep on the process. And when you hit that goal, you get serotonin. But in this case, there's no end. There's no particular limit you reach of scrolling. So you every time you scroll to a new video, you are getting dopamine hit, and there's no serotonin at the end. So it's not completely fulfilling. It's completely purpose, I can say. So do one thing. Quit social media like Instagram, Facebook, because these pages thrive mostly on short-term content at this point. Facebook and Instagram, and when you try going on YouTube and try sitting through long videos that are 20 minutes long, 30 minutes long, 40 minutes long, podcasts that are less edited and less stimulating. So you have to sit there and concentrate. That helps you build your concentration, and that will actually help, and that will actually release a serotonin at the end, and you will feel fulfilled, and that is how little by little you can actually solve your problem of ADHD. You fry your dopamine receptors with these small dopamine hits, and then you don't feel like doing anything productive because the activities you want to do are do not produce that much dopamine, and it's not very rewarding for you. Number three, no games. See, be it in a mobile, be it on computer, play no games, because even I don't have games. I don't even play. My friends do, but I don't. The problem with playing games is that when you are playing a game, it gives you a sense of illusion. It gives you an illusion of achieving something in the game world and not in real life. So you can be grinding on that game for 5 to 6 hours, and you might have a sense of achievement, like, I've done something, but you have not in real life. In the world that you live in, you have not. And since you have got the dopamine that from the serotonin, that you have done something, you have achieved something in the game world, you think it's okay. And you feel like you have achieved something and you slack off. So just quit games, and you will see how much productive you become, how much of a genius you become when you are in the real world working and being productive. Number 4, this is not a point, this is not what you should do, but this is that you should do all these three things for 1 week. That is, all the dopamine seeking activities are hard in the first week because you are trying to break the habit. It's very hard in the first week, but once the first week goes, it's very, very, very easy. I'm not saying you won't have temptation, you will have temptations to fap, to watch a porn, to play a game, to scroll social media, to see what your friends up to in social media. But don't. When you have those temptations, you have to say that you are a man and you have value more than all this. And you have to stand up for yourself. You have to control. You have to learn. As a man, the world is filled with temptations. Anything that will tempt you to do something else. And you will have that inner urges that can be casual sex, that can be going around partying, alcohol, drugs, smoking, anything. But you have to restrict yourself. You have to say that no, you stand for something more greater than yourself. And that is when you as a man will grow. You have to always remember the sweetest fruit comes after the greatest battle. That's all. If you find this video helpful, let me know in the comments and drop us a like. See you next time.